So the first thing I'll say is that first opportunity that I talked about in the last video doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. It's one of those things that, it wasn't perfect. And I don't think it was too good to be true, but there was some apprehension. It's one of those things where they go out of their way to make it seem as if, oh, we're always hiring. We just can't have enough. You can never have enough employees. And then after going through the whole process, they're like, okay, you're ready to look at the job openings. Oh, there are no job openings in your entire state. Good luck. Well, fuck you. But anyways, honestly, right now, I'm looking for jobs every day, but it's one of those things where a few hours a day, filling out assessments, looking at different postings and stuff, just trying to trying to put in at least 2 or 3 applications a day. Going through Texas Workforce, they've got a lot of good tools and stuff to help out. And I'm being very picky right now too, because I'm looking for things that half decent pay. Doesn't have to be top tier, but half decent pay. So because I don't want to give up too much of my current lifestyle. I like being able to eat fast food. I do. Half decent pay, convenient location. I'm mostly looking for things within, a good area for me. Plus, you have to be aware of certain things, because if you have to be there at 4 in the morning and it takes an hour bus ride to get over there, then yeah, this job definitely not for me. That's not gonna happen. It's just not. And then, so yeah. I'm casually searching for jobs right now, and it's because I'm in a position, and that's one thing I'm trying to be grateful of, the fact that I'm in a good position. There are a lot of people that the moment shit started shutting down, they were done. Like, they were out on the streets that day. They had nothing in their bank account and nothing coming in, and they started legitimately fearing for their lives, not able to eat. So I'm trying to be grateful and thankful of the fact that I'm in a half decent position, but also grateful to myself, because I put myself in that position. I always made sure to save up a little bit of money from every paycheck, and I've been doing that for years of my life. And it's something I will always continue to do, because you never know in life when shit's going to happen. Even if it's just like 10 or 20 bucks out of every paycheck, you take a chunk of every single paycheck you ever get and just put it away in a savings account, never to be touched. If you're capable of doing it. I also understand that there are people who are working minimum wage jobs that can't even pay all their bills. I'm just saying, if you're in a position where you're capable of saving, you should always make the choice to save. Because shit happens. The world is changing permanently right now. And so I'm glad I have this buffer. So for the month of June, this is what I'm doing. I'm casually looking for jobs. I'm being very picky, looking at a lot of specific things. Like I said, anything that's decently paying and convenient for me. And I'm only applying for a few hours a day, putting in a couple applications here and there. And then I'm still the rest of the day watching anime, playing video games, and stuffing my face more than I should. I'm not eating anywhere near as much as I used to, because there used to be a point where if I'm not eating, I'm probably asleep. But yeah, I haven't been working on my stories as much right now, just because I haven't felt that much inspired. I actually started just working on an older one yesterday. Right now, I'm working on outlining everything. Going through different stories and okay, which of these? Because I'm planning ahead. Like I said, one of them is already done. The next 2, they're in the tank, ready to go, and it's just a matter of, taking the hours to actually put in the effort. Not wanting to rush it, but also knowing that, hey, I've got time. I can put it on the back burner. So basically, the time that I used to spend writing is now spent job searching. At least for now. Like I said, I got back into one yesterday because I had a flash of an epiphany for one story I was working on. Well, one story that I had in the tank, so now I'm working on it. So I'm going to be doing more on that today, seeing where it goes. And I've got a plan to put out 10 books, but I'm planning which ones, like the order that I work on them. Basically, I'm looking over all of these stories that I know I've got it down enough that I can write a full book story. But which one can I write the best right now is what I'm working on, and so I'm kind of arranging them in order. And so yeah, my life right now still relatively chill, not very comfortable, because I am taking efforts. Not, uh, I haven't gone shopping really since March. Every now and then I'll go online and it's like, okay, I need to get myself just a huge box of ramen. It was like 50 packs, so hey, I got something for this month. And then, I've got some junk food, some chips and candy. I'm trying to stretch those out. Like, hey, treat myself a little bit every day, but let's not go crazy. And I know yesterday didn't turn on my AC at all. Haven't turned it on yet today, and it's 1 o'clock in June in Texas. Can you see the sweat? I can feel the sweat. But yeah, just, like I said, trying best. I'm trying. That's what I should say. I am making an active effort, not putting my entire life on hold, because I'm still in a good position. So for now, like I said, for the month of June, I'm going to be continuing to do just casual job search, look for things that I feel are a great fit, put in two or three applications every day, and just, hope something good comes along, hope I stumble into it. Then July, because I know I can definitely pay rent in August, I might be able to pay rent in September. I don't know for sure. It depends a lot on, how much I eat, how much I shower, how much I turn on the AC, factors like that. So, definitely, I got it covered for August. So, for the month of June, I'm casually looking. I'm searching, but I'm not freaking out. Come July, it's going to be my job. Like, I'm going to spend 8 hours a day dedicated to looking for every fucking job opening in San Antonio. And then come August, it's going to be like, okay, I'm not even going to sleep. I'm going to bang down every single door until I have some sort of paycheck. Don't care, okay? Give me minimum wage to work at McDonald's. It doesn't matter right now. But that's not till August. It's a slow descent into madness, thankfully. So yeah, I'm looking, I'm taking it seriously, and I'm also being somewhat casual about it for the moment, because I have the luxury of not having to immediately panic. And I've been in this position before. I've gone months on end without the job before. I was better prepared for it. That one was on purpose. Before this one came out of the blue. Because before it was like, okay, I spent years knowing that I would do this, and I actively planning for this. But now, whole different situation. But in either way, like I'm handling it. That's all I wanted to say. Also, I wanted to say that I'm very good at being evil. Like, it's a good thing I'm lazy, otherwise I would end up in the history books. Like, I have two issues with revenge, okay? For one thing, it feels like evil people just in general aren't evil enough. And so my first thought on revenge is that everyone says it's a dish best served cold. That's not true. I say it's a dish best served silent. Because if no one knows you did it, then you don't have to worry about retaliation. So you can just do your thing, and then, okay, you got your payback, let's move on with our lives. I mean, to me personally, if the most important thing is making sure they suffer, do you really care that they know you're the one who made them suffer, or is it just enough to see them suffer? For me, it's enough to just see them suffer. That's what counts. And actually, for me, it's not even do I see them suffer, it's about do I feel like this has been evened out? Like, has what I've done to them counteracted what they did to me? Like, that for me is the most important part of vengeance. And two, a lot of people do the wrong. When they think of vengeance, they think about hurting the person themselves. But if you really want to make a person suffer, you don't hurt them. you hurt the people around them. So when like, if someone wrongs you, you don't beat him to death. Nah, you kidnap him and his entire family. Take him and his wife, string them up by their toes. Just hang them upside down by the ceiling, staple their eyes open, and then, the kids, which you also kidnapped, you beat them to death. No, like if you're in a bad mood, you just, let the kid, slowly beat the kids to death. And then who knows, whether it's starvation, or loss of blood, dehydration very likely, you just watch your kid slowly die in front of you. That's if you're in a bad mood. If you're in a good mood, you could just simply slit the kid's throat. Don't forget, their eyes are stapled open. And you don't want the kid to suffer too much. If you're in a bad mood, you make the kid suffer. If you're in a good mood, you just slit their throat so their parents can watch all the blood drain out of their neck, watch the color leave their faces, hear them take that last gasp of air. See, the problem with revenge is that if you really want to hurt someone, you don't break their bones. You break their heart. You attack their mind. You destroy their very soul until they beg you for death. It's a good thing I'm not a sociopath, because if I wasn't so lazy, I could end up in history books. I've 35. There are 35 people in my life that 100%, if it wasn't illegal, I would have killed you. There are 35 people on this planet that are only alive today because I don't want to go to jail. And that's the only reason. Because honestly, number one thing for murderers out there, where do you hide the body? You should plan that out before you ever actually kill somebody. I get it if it's just a crime of passion and you're trying to figure things out, but for me, first step to committing any murder is you plan how to dispose of the body. And my hint is never dispose of the entire body in one place. That just makes it so much easier. You always chop it up and you send it to different places. If you can bury it in different states, that'll be great too. But yeah, you can't just dump a body in the dirt and that's it. Nah, you pull out the teeth, you yank off the fingernails, you chop off the head, the fingers, and you dispose of them different ways. Okay, the fingers, you put them in a blender, and then you flush them down the toilet. You can bury the head in the backyard if you want to. The feet, I don't know, bake it in the oven, something, who knows. A lot of different ways you can dispose of just one body. The most important thing, once again, revenge is a dish best served silent.